Thank you, sir. I don't know why I fell out of the queue. I didn't mean to. To begin with, I do want to offer, I don't even know how you offer to the senator from Kenton gratitude for undertaking such an enormous effort. I mean, it's really gets almost to the point of being overwhelming. And the longer I sit here, the more I understand how difficult some of these decisions are and the work that goes in to this budget. I stand to speak specifically to the funding for Medicaid, which my understanding is we have funded Medicaid for the first year of a 2-year budget. And then we do some games with that second year, putting some money aside in case it's needed, which it will absolutely be needed, in an effort, I do believe, to allow the formula that will allow us to continue to decrease our state tax rate to survive. So basically what I'm saying, guys, is if we put the money where we need it, if we funded our schools that desperately need help, if we fully funded Medicaid, we would have a stronger state. We would have better schools, we would have better teachers, we could have better healthcare delivery. But one thing that seems to be holding us back tremendously is this intent to go to a zero state income tax. And I will tell you guys, this is my 6th year now. And every time I go and sit in a public forum with my constituents, I ask them, is this something you support? And the answer is uniformly no. They would rather have the money to provide the necessary services for the constituents in this state and continue to pay. 3.5%, guys, is a very low tax rate at this point. And we have full intentions of taking it lower. Guys, you cannot pay your bills if you have no money coming in. First of all, I very much appreciate that we made no effort to work towards lowering the state tax rate this session. I think that was an extraordinarily smart decision that was not made by me, but I totally agree with it, particularly in light of what we are facing as a state from this one big, beautiful bill that was passed on the federal level and the financial requirements that we are going to have to step up and accept on our shoulders soon, because this goes into effect after 2026 and even more after 2028. So I'm up here saying, first of all, thank you. Thank you, thank you for doing a Herculean job. But I want to make sure that people in this state understand we did not come close to fully funding Medicaid. And our efforts to fund it in the second year are just a shell of a game to try to keep the numbers in certain buckets, adequate to continue lowering the tax rate, whereas we're playing games with numbers, big, bad games. And I just want people in this state to know that. So thank you.
Senator Chambers Armstrong.
Senator from Jefferson 19, please cast your vote and then explain.
I vote aye, and I want to take a moment to thank the senator from Kenton and also remind the body about the importance of this document and this vote. The budget we pass will touch every single citizen of this Commonwealth in a positive way. It is what shapes the society that we live in and lays the infrastructure for the communities that we build together. And so I'm really grateful to the senator from Kenton. There are provisions in this budget that make me nervous. The senator from Jefferson 26 spoke about Medicaid. I'm not convinced that we have put enough money for Medicaid into the lockbox, or that it will be as easy to unlock it from that lockbox as I wish it were should we need it. However, I also want to say that I am thrilled to see Dolly Parton Imagination Library restored to its funding level. I know everyone's tired of hearing me talk about Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This will be the last time that you ever have to listen to me talk about it on the floor. However, I'm also really grateful to see the provisions of Joint Resolution 54 included that will make sure that foster children and low-income children benefit from this program. It is my hope that with passage of this language, every foster child in the state of Kentucky will be automatically enrolled in the Dolly Parton Imagination Library program by this time next year. And that is a huge gift to vulnerable children in our Commonwealth. So I vote yes, and thank you, Mr. President.